Why do you read?
I read because I like reading about different realms and reading about adventures that characters get into, especially when it comes in a fantasy world. I like reading about the female character fighting with her sword and trying to save the world. And I feel that when it comes to reading, you get to experience a world through someone else's point of view.
What's your favorite reading spot?
I don't have a specific reading spot. I would say either if in my room or in my office space, if there's a spot where it's sunny and it's very comfortable for me to sit in or lie into, I feel like that is a perfect spot for me to take some time to read.
If you could have your memory erased and read one book all over again, which would it be and why?
I would say the book that I would pick to read again would be A Court of Mist and Fury, which is part of the ACOTAR series by Sarah J. Maas. That book was very special to me, and it holds a special place in my heart because it is a book that really got me into reading, and it's a book where you get to see more about the world and you get to see the romance between the characters develop a little bit better. So I really, really, really love that book, and I feel like I would love to read it again if I didn't have any recollection of it.
What's the book that had you fall in love with reading?
Funnily enough, I would say is ACOTAR, which is the A Court of Thorns and Roses book, and it's the first of the ACOTAR series. I feel like this book is what really got me into reading. At that moment in time, I was starting to read a little bit here and there, but I feel like that was the book that really got me to fall in love with fantasy and series in general. That's a book that really got me into buying books, buying a Kindle, and actually looking up recommendations online.
What is your favorite genre and what book would you recommend?
My favorite genre, I would say, is fantasy. I really, again, love reading about different worlds and learning about their rules and how things work in that specific realm, and also how magic works, how characters get to interact with other people, with other species as well. So I feel like that's my favorite genre. And a book that I would recommend is something that I have on my bookshelf, and is An Ember in the Ashes. It is a series of 4 books. It's a really good young adult fantasy book to start with. It has a lot of different elements. There's sibling love. There's also love with your family members, your friends, and it has a really good romance story to it. I feel like it's a really great book to start reading about for fantasy.
What's your name?
My name is Marla Quintana.